gives us a foundation to go off of that the Chosen will continue to do more and more projects in the future. Now, part of this does concern me a little bit. What I think it is probably a Now, this is a really interesting thing as well. We're going to read part of this article. So the title of this article is "The Chosen Sets Former DreamWorks exec Mark Sorian as President of Production will serve as foundation for Bible-based entertainment universe." So this guy right here, Mark Sorian, is an executive from DreamWorks, obviously a massive production company, obviously a massive entertainment company, and they have been obviously hiring more and more of these big executives that are really big in Hollywood or other production companies or different areas. They've been really getting these high-end people like Catherine Warnock, who used to work for MGM, or different people that are kind of intermittent within the cast of the Chosen people now, right? Not the cast, but the crew behind the scenes, the people that are actually operating the company. Now, why would they hire this guy? There's a couple of different things that I'm thinking through, but he actually talks about it in this article as well. So if we go down to the bottom, we kind of see a little bit about who Mark is, why they're kind of inviting him on. It is pretty unusual, they say in the article, for a show by itself to have a president of production, which is what the Chosen has hired Mark on for. So let me read you this. Real quick, before we continue on this video, I wanted to remind you that we're going to Israel in 2024. So if you want to join us in January, then you can go ahead and sign up with the link in the description down below. We're bringing some amazing hosts, Isaac David from Daily Disciple, and John McCrae from What Do You Mean? Some of the most amazing Christian YouTube channels out there right now. And so we'd love for you to come and just experience the Holy Land with us as we get to teach you and experience it along with you. We'd love to see you over there and get to meet you guys in person in Israel. How amazing would that be? All right, let's get back to the video. While Sorian acknowledges that it's unusual for a president of production to be set for one single series, he describes the move as appropriate for a project that's firing on all cylinders, both online and even in theaters, particularly given that it already boasts a 7-season commitment and can be used as a launching pad for further faith-based projects across film and television. So Mark is going to be in charge of the production overall. So why would a TV show need that? Well, there's a few different things that could be happening, but what I think is probably happening is that they're starting to focus on not just the Chosen, but actually the universe that the Chosen is creating overall. So we've been talking about this Chosen universe for a long, long time now, talking about maybe they'll do Old Testament stuff, maybe they'll do New Testament stuff, all these other Bible stories that we would just love to hear about, right? That we haven't really gotten great media from. And so this is actually, I think, the first step in doing that. And even Mark actually talks about it in this article as well. He says, when you look at the Bible, not to sound crude, but it is a universe. Not to describe it as a Marvel universe or the DC universe, but it is a universe with iconic figures and characters. And I include the Old Testament and New Testament in that, said Sorian. There is a desire to tell a lot of different biblical stories, all of which are primal stories that have been told in one fashion or another, but have never been told specifically as they relate directly to the Bible. Then this is the ending of the article here. Listen to this. Continued Sorian, there is a sense of an ever-increasing bandwidth for us to tell other stories that are about the Bible. So I think my role in the title suggests a bigger universe and suggests the desire for the Chosen Incorporated to delve into more of that. So the Chosen, he's saying that he's guessing that they're hiring him because they want to do more. And I'm sure he knows a lot of what they want to do in the future. But actually seeing that in this article is really, really cool because it gives us a foundation to go off of that the Chosen will continue to do more and more projects in the future. And remember, even Dallas said during the announcement of ChosenCon that they were going to announce a new project. So is that just going to be another documentary? Is it going to be something else from season 4? What I think it is probably a new show that they're actually going to announce during ChosenCon. That would be my guess. So really, really cool to see Mark Sorian as he kind of comes into this, but gives us a really good idea of what we're kind of looking at when it comes to this new hiring phase of what they're kind of going through. Now, part of this does concern me a little bit because we are hiring a bunch of these Hollywood people in and everything like that. But I do trust Dallas and the team and everybody that's involved that they will keep it on a straight and narrow path, right? The path that we've been wanting them to go on, keeping it biblically accurate and not just hyping everything up to the quality point that it needs to be, but also bringing that accuracy biblically that we need to see. It's a balance, right? We want to be able to see this project in particular, and more projects that Dallas wants to work on or whatever, be at the highest quality, right? We want more better faith-based productions, but we also don't want it to fall into something else, right? Anyway, really, really cool though. I'm excited for Mark's involvement in all of that, and we'll see where it goes for sure. If you like this small piece of our live stream, you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/thesnipelife to check out the entire 2-hour live stream where we talk about all the behind the scenes from this week. And there's a lot of really great stuff in there from this week. So go ahead and check that out in the description down below, or just go to patreon.com/thesnipelife. It would really mean a lot to us. This is seriously the best way that you can help to support our ministry. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.